We have the Canadian Small Cents collection books here. 1 and 2. Hello, coin enthusiasts out there. It is Dax Collects, and today what I have in front of me is penny box number 28 here on YouTube. I will be doing 2 boxes in this video. I just don't have one present as of the recording of this video. Just wanted to let you know that. So pennies to look out for are going to be the Indian head pennies minted between 1859 to 1909, any wheat pennies minted between 1909 to 1958, any 2009 pennies checked for copper, and any proofs, anything for the books, as well as any errors and or varieties that I can find inside these rolls. And that's pretty much it. And if you haven't seen my last penny box video, I'll put the link right up here so you can go ahead and watch that one before you watch this one. Now let's go ahead and get started with this box and check out those enders. And as you can see, we have a circulated box of pennies, which is fantastic. I will check the enders right now, and I'll be right back once I am done, and I'll let you know if I find anything that stand out from the rest. Just checked all the enders, and unfortunately, there will be nothing in the rolls that stand out. So now let's go ahead and get started with penny box number 28 and see what I can find inside these rolls. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Currently on roll number 2, foreign penny number 1 of the box. It is a Canadian penny from the year 1979. Like I've pointed out in past videos, this 1979 Canadian penny has a die deterioration error or variety on the coin, and it's on the year. So there's a doubled 9, doubled 79, doubled 979, and doubled 1979. So always check those when you find these Canadian pennies. And speaking of Canadian pennies, look what I got. We have the Canadian Small Cents collection books here. 1 and 2. So at the end of the video, we're going to plug in all the Canadian pennies that I have found through my hunts together, and we'll see how the book turns out at the end. So stay tuned for that. Now let's go ahead and see what else is hidden inside of these rolls. Currently on roll number 9, wheat penny number 1. $19.53, minted in Denver. Currently on roll number 14, foreign penny number 2. It is another Canadian penny from the year 2001. Currently on roll number 17, wheat penny number 2. $19.44, minted in Denver. Always look out for the potential D over S. And the way you spot the S on this coin is you can see a little bit of the top part of the S above the D, just slightly. But when you find a 1944 Denver, look out for D over S. Currently on roll number 34, and I have been absolutely getting hammered with wheat penny finds. I haven't found any wheat pennies in a while, but take a look at this. We got a wheat penny here, and just behind that is another wheat penny. So we'll have wheat pennies number 3 and number 4 of the box. 1956, minted in Denver. Always look out for D above shadow D, or the repunch mint mark of the 1956 Denver. And just behind that, another one. 1951, minted in Denver. I am still on roll number 34, wheat penny number 5. 1945, minted in Philadelphia. Currently on roll number 36, wheat penny number 6. 1944, minted in Philadelphia. Very common wheat penny to find in circulation. Currently on roll number 43, wheat penny number 7. 1944, minted in Denver. The second one of the box. Currently on roll number 45, wheat penny number 8. 1956, minted in Philadelphia. Currently on roll number 47, foreign penny number 3. This right here is a Canadian penny from the year 1967. And there's the bird, celebrating 100 years of its confederation. Currently on roll number 49, foreign penny number 4, and wheat penny number 9. This will be my 4th Canadian penny from the year 1975. And here's the wheat penny. 1952, minted in Denver. If I don't find anything else in this roll and the next one, I'll go ahead and start the full box recap of penny box number 28 in just a bit. Just finished penny box number 28. Let's go ahead and do a full box recap right now. So let's set this aside and let me show you guys what I found inside of this box. And here they are. Let's go over them real quick. I found 4 wheat pennies from the 1940s, 5 wheat pennies from the 1950s, 4 Canadian pennies, and 6 2009 pennies. And for the 2009s, I found 1 presidency, 3 professional life, 1 formative years, and 1 birth and early childhood pennies. And that's pretty much it. Pretty light showing here this time around. That's okay. Sometimes we'll have that. Still fun regardless. I'll be right back whenever I have penny box number 29, and we'll go ahead and open that box up very shortly. Okay, well, I am back. I just bought 4 more penny boxes today. How am I going to determine what penny box number 29 is going to be? Let me grab a die. Alright, it's not the most ideal die, but it'll work. And this will be how I determine which box I open up. Penny box number 29. So if it lands on the circle here, which is about a 1.5 chance, I'll say if I land on 2 of these consecutively, then I'll open this box first. If it lands on star, then I'll open this box. If it lands on left, I'll open this box. And finally, if it lands right, I'll open this box. So let's find out what is going to be penny box number 29. Let's give it a nice roll. Okay, circle. So that's 1 circle. If I land on it again, then that means I'm going to have to open this one up. So let's see. It landed on left. So that means this will be penny box number 29. And here it is. Let's go ahead and open this box up and check out those enders. And as you can see, we have another circulated box of pennies. Very nice. So now let's go ahead and check the enders, and I'll be right back once I am done, and I'll let you know if I find any of them that stand out from the rest. Just check through all the enders, and there's going to be one that stands out. Check this out. We got a bird penny right here from Canada, the 100th anniversary of Canada's Confederation. We're gonna have 2 bird pennies in this video. That's crazy. But other than that, that is it. Well, let's go ahead and get started with penny box number 29 and see what I can find inside of these rolls. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Currently on roll number 4, wheat penny number 1. 1944, minted in Philadelphia. Currently on roll number 9, foreign penny number 1. It is a Canadian penny from the year 1982. Currently on roll number 13, wheat penny number 2 and wheat penny number 3. This will be wheat penny number 2, 1949, minted in Philadelphia. And here's the other one, 1941, minted in San Francisco. Currently on roll number 15, wheat penny number 4. 1946, minted in Denver. Currently on roll number 18, wheat penny number 5. And it's a really old wheat penny. Take a look at that. 1923, minted in Philadelphia. Exactly 100 years old. This will be an addition to the collection book. Very nice. Currently on roll number 23, wheat penny number 6 and foreign penny number 2. 1955, minted in Denver. This is a Canadian penny from the year 1972. Currently on roll number 25, wheat penny number 7. $1956, minted in Denver. Currently on roll number 33, foreign penny number 3. It is a Canadian penny from the year 2000. Next roll, roll number 34, wheat penny number 8. $1954, minted in Denver. Currently on roll number 39, wheat penny number 9 and foreign penny number 4. $1954, minted in Denver. And here is the ender of the roll. This is the 1967 Canadian penny, right here. Currently on roll number 43, foreign penny number 5. It is a Canadian penny from the year 1971. Currently on roll number 44, wheat penny number 10. $1949, minted in Philadelphia. If I don't find anything else in these next 6 rolls, I'll go ahead and start the full box recap of penny box number 29 in just a bit. Just finished penny box number 29. Let's go ahead and do a full box recap right now. So let's set this aside and let me show you guys what I found inside of this box. And here they are. Let's go over them real quick. I found 1 wheat penny here from the year 1923, minted in Philadelphia. Found 5 wheat pennies from the 40s, 4 wheat pennies from the 50s, 5 Canadian pennies, and 15 2009 pennies. And for the 2009s, I found 1 presidency, 3 professional life, 6 formative years, and 5 birth and early childhood pennies. And that is it. A very fun box to go through. Always happy to find any pennies from the 20s in circulation. especially ones that I still need for the book. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start bringing down all the finds of the 2 boxes and do a 2-box recap. Here are all my finds of the 2 boxes in this video. Just bring the camera close, I'll show you guys what I found in this 2-box hunt. Found plenty of wheat pennies and a lot of 2009 pennies, and definitely a lot of Canadians as well. It was a pretty good 2-box hunt. Now I'm going to go ahead and start weighing all of these 2009 pennies to check and see if at least one of them is composed of copper, and I'll be right back once that's done. None of the 2009 pennies were composed of copper. I'm going to set these Canadian pennies off to the side since we do have the books now. Set them over here. Now I'm left over with 19 wheat pennies from these 2 boxes. So let's go ahead and bring out the collection books. Starting with this one right here. Lincoln Pennies collection book number 2. And once again, I will show you guys what I have in here before the 2 boxes. This is what it looks like. Not a bad collection if I say so myself. I'm going to go ahead and start checking these wheat pennies to see if I have any additions and or upgrades. And I'll be right back once I am ready. I forgot to mention, I also have these pennies here as well that I found that are not wheat pennies, but they belong in the collection book. From here to here. So I'll check these as well for upgrades. I've checked through all the wheat pennies, including the ones that I set to the side as well, that are the Lincoln Memorial pennies, and there will be no upgrades and no additions to this book. We struck out in this video just for this collection book, and that's alright. So as it stands, this is what it looks like after the 2 boxes. Now let's go ahead and close this book. And now it's time to bring out this book, Lincoln Pennies collection book number 1. All right. These are all the pennies that I found through coin roll hunting, and we're gonna have one addition right there. Let's go ahead and plug this in. This one is the 1923 minted in Philadelphia. Let's go ahead and fill it in. And that's going to be addition number 1. And now after going through penny boxes number 28 and number 29, this is what my Lincoln Pennies collection book number 1 looks like right now. Very nice to see an addition, bringing us a total count to 23 now in this collection book. Very nice. Now let's go ahead and close this book. All right, and now it is time. Let's go ahead and start the Canadian Small Cents collection here. This is the Canada Small Cents collection 1989 to 2012, number 2. 2012 is when Canada discontinued the penny/cent in the country. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and see. You can tell that I got it because of that. A little ad there. But look at these different varieties here. Let's go ahead and bring on these Canadian pennies down and let's plug these in. We'll start with this one from the year 2001. Let's go ahead and fill it in.
Okay, I realized as soon as I watched this again, I should have put the Canadian pennies in this book on the reverse side, since they show the year they were minted and it has the iconic maple leaves and Canada on the bottom. So that was my mistake. I will actually flip those over on my own. That way the years are shown.
Next up, this one's from the year 2000. And that's it for the finds for the 2 boxes, but I have all of these pennies as well in this Ziploc bag that I'll go through and fill in as much as I can. I'm just gonna fast forward this as I fill these in, and I'll give you guys the final product of the Canadian Small Cents book from the years 1989 to 2012. So let's go ahead and plug these in. All right, after about 10 minutes of looking through my Canadian pennies, this is all I have so far. So now, this is what my Canadian pennies collection book number 2 looks like as it stands right now. I also forgot to fill in the uncrowned obverse. So, there we go. Now it's done. Now let's go ahead and close this book. And now it is time for the Canadian Small Cents collection 1920 to 1988 number 1 collection book. I mean, look at this. There's a lot in here, that's for sure. You know, I think maybe it's time that my oldest Canadian penny has a proper home. If you have watched any of my videos these past 6 months, you'll know one of the videos that I posted, I found this beauty, a 1933 KG5 Canadian penny. Crazy. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and fill in this KG5 Canadian penny from the year 1933. And there we go. Even some more cool finds. This is a KG6 Canadian penny from the year 1943. I'll put this into the book as well. All right, let's go ahead and plug this Canadian penny in. And there we go. I do have another KG6 Canadian penny in a holder. Let's go ahead and plug this penny into the collection book as well. And there's that one. All right, we're gonna have to go back to the first page because I forgot about this one. A KG6 penny from the year 1940. And there we go. And I'll go ahead and put this Canadian penny into the collection book as well. Perfect. And that is all the KG5 and KG6 Canadian pennies that I found throughout my hunts. So now I'm going to go ahead and plug in the rest of these Canadian pennies on my own, and I'll show you guys what I have at the end of this. So stick around. All right. I have filled in all the Canadian pennies that I have available to me right now. So This is how it looks right now. Now I've got to find the rest of these Canadian pennies as well through coin roll hunting. We'll see if we can fill in any more spots in the future. So now let's go ahead and close this book. I'm going to check these wheat pennies again to see if I can find any DDOs or DDRs through Variety Vista as usual. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And if I find anything, I'll let you guys know. And if not, then I'll conclude the video right now. So if you guys like this video, I appreciate it. Leave a like if you want, and subscribe if you want as well, as I go through more coin boxes with you and see what I can find. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this 2-box penny hunt, including filling in some Canadian pennies. That was a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments if you have any old wheat pennies that you would like to share. I would love to hear what you guys have in your collection. Now I'm going to go ahead and start signing off. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Dax Collects, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Good luck hunting, everyone, and have a good one.
Thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to check out my other video, click on the bottom left of the screen.